when you saw that pass rush on film, how much of that was taking advantage of three offensive linemen who were true freshmen? How much was things you did well that you can use moving forward?
Well, I think it's all things you can do well moving forward. I think our guys did a good job of causing penetration and getting up the field a little bit more than we have in the past. And, that's something that we've been preaching and working on, and I think our guys responded to that. So, when you can generate a rush with four guys, not have to put pressure on them, I think we did a better job of staying in coverage. And I think it was a combination of the two, because I think we covered really well on the back end. So when guys aren't open, the quarterback has to hold the ball a little bit more. So if you can take away his first and second read from a coverage standpoint, then I think that it gives the ability for the rush to get home.
What went into the secondary playing better?
I think they're just maturing. You got a lot of young guys back there that are playing for the first time. Guidry and Rashad played really well. I think Blaylock is really coming into his own and playing really well for us right now. Darnay's starting to come back and hit his stride. Obviously missed the first couple of games of the season and starting to get fully healthy now. So I think it's a combination of just maturity and growth with the back end.
Can you talk about what the quarterbacks are bringing to the run game? Even Austin Burton, he had some pretty good yards.
I think that's one of the factors with both of our quarterbacks. They're both very athletic and they can affect the game with their legs. So, you look at the first one Dorian had, they did give Stanford credit, they did a really good job in coverage. But with running with routes man-to-man, they turn their back to the defense and the quarterback can affect them. So Dorian took off for 39 yards down the sideline that first drive there. It was that was the big play in that drive. So it's just taking advantage of what the defense gives you going through your progression. If guys are covered, you can still keep plays alive with your legs, and I think Dorian is feeling comfortable doing that. Did it well in the Washington State game, continued that through the Arizona game, and then AD is the similar type athlete that can do the same thing. So,
what can you say about Joshua Kelly, who had I think he averaged 9.8 yards? How's he coming along?
Josh, same thing. He's a tough, hard-nosed, physical runner. We strive to be balanced a little bit in terms of run pass, so that you just can't throw it every down, you just can't run it every down. So I think the balance of where we are in our pass and run game is good, so it keeps the defense off balance in terms of what we're going to do. So,
is Cole Kinder kind of a victory running back? Put him in victory situations?
No, Cole's just a really good, hard-working player, really good. He's our third right now behind Josh and Demetric, so we just got to our third running back.
So he could play in other situations?
Yeah, if the situation comes up, yeah. He's doing a really good job for us on special teams right now, covering kickoffs and things like that. So Cole's worked really, really hard, and we're happy with his progress as a part.
Is there any update on Casimir Allen?
No update.
What about Bo Calvert?
No update.
When he'll be back?
If there was an update, I would give it to you. I don't have that answer yet.
Well, you said before the season was 8 games.
Yeah, I said I wasn't sure what it was,
okay.
So again, I'm not sure, so there is no update.
Coming late?
Q is still working very hard. He's out here every day. We'll see how his wrist comes along, but he's working really hard. So it's obviously it's in the hands of the doctor. So
the chance he could redshirt?
There's a good chance that he could never play again.
Oh, it's that serious?
No, but there's a chance for a lot of things. So
okay.
He could sprain his ankle tomorrow and never play football ever again for the rest of his life. So right now he's just, whenever the doctors clear him, he gets cleared. So I don't know when that is. So.
Do you think there was more of an effort with the secondary? I believe they had 7 breakups in this game.
Of an effort? No, I've never questioned our players' effort out there. So again, they're seeing things. The more at bats they get, the better they get, just like everybody else. When you have a young football team, the more snaps you can get, the better you can grow from those snaps. And I think that's just what they're benefiting from. So there's a lot of those guys seeing really their first significant action, and every game they get a little bit better, and I think it's grown as the seasons went along. I think this group is really developing very well. So, they covered better and they tackled better. I think as a group we tackled better. So, we only had 12 missed tackles in the game, and unfortunately 6 of them came on the last 9 plays of the game. So we had some of our real young guys in there. So, we got to clean that part up. So I think, going into that last drive, all we had given up was 3 points on defense. We had a blocked punt for a touchdown. But then going into that last drive that they scored on, give them an opportunity. But I think of the 12 missed tackles in the game, 6 of them came in those last 9 plays on that last drive. So,
Josh Woods has persevered through a lot. It's nice to see him contribute after going through so much.
It is, and Josh is just everything you want in a student athlete here. He's a 3.4, 3.5 grade point average. Has done everything in the classroom, and then on the field, he's just had some unfortunate luck, first a shoulder and then a knee, and you know, missing huge chunks of time. And the fact that we could get him back, and you know, he's another guy that is developing as the season's going along, because he's missed so much significant amount of time. You know, last year he didn't play at all for us in our first year because he got hurt in preseason camp. So the opportunity for him to get out there and continue to put together good days after good days after good days, and to see that pay off on the field is awesome for him. But there's not a harder working kid here, and I'm really happy with where he is, and excited about where he can continue to go. You know, we've got a good chunk of the season left, and hopefully all of those guys will continue to stack good days. And it's about the development over the course of the season, and you know, it's something we continue to harp on. But Josh is one of those kids that the more reps he gets, the more at-bats he gets, so to speak, the better off he is. So that's a positive from our standpoint.
Were there any tweaks defensively that helped create all that pressure? Because
no, I think our players are just, you know, they're playing hard, and now they're starting to execute techniques and what you know, what's being presented. And I think, again, like I said, the more reps you get, the better you get at it. And so those guys are continuing to grow, and that's the positive sign from their development standpoint. So.
You said you came into the season with 76 scholarship players. Does that allow you to award some to other guys? Have you done that?
No, we asked that question before. The only player who earned a scholarship is Ethan tonight.
He got awarded one?
Yeah, that's we told him that a long time ago. So.
Okay.
So he's the only guy that puts us at 76. So
What?
it's kind of where we are right now.
Well, how come we couldn't give more to other walk-ons?
Because then you can't give scholarships after that. So we have scholarships we got to give out that for the incoming class. So you can't put a kid on for half a semester.
You can't as a senior?
We don't have any seniors.
Oh, okay.
We're a very young football team, 87 freshmen and sophomores. So.
Anything else?
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you.